Yo, I'm SickFishSticks and thanks for clicking on my video. Let's see what the gaming gods have in store for us this week. There are a few games this week that are free to play for a limited time over on Steam. This weekend you have Superhot, F1 22 and Need for Speed Heat to choose from. Superhot is that funky shooter you seen circling around a few years ago. In reality, I think it's how Jackie Chan sees bad guys when he's handing out some well-deserved whoop ass. Basically, red equals bad, white equals good, and standing still stops time. My experience with this game was a little special. Some red guy shot at me, but I needed to pee. So I went to the toilet, peed for a bit, I washed my hands, I went to the fridge, I got a drink, I added some ice, I went back to my room, I dodged that specific bullet, and then I shot him in the head. It's the most innovative shooter I've played for years. It's sitting in with very positive reviews on Steam with a decent 20,000 reviews. Next freebie this weekend is F1 22. I'm a die-hard F1 fan, and I'm writing this after watching the Singapore F1 qualifying. I mean, that's how much I love this. And I've owned F1 2016, 2017, 2018, 19, and 20. But then I got to my senses and I was like, hey, this franchise is garbage, and I haven't looked back since. It's buggy, uninnovative, runs like shit, and the multiplayer is a disaster. In fairness, it's turning into a Sims game with a driving minigame shoved up its ass. I mean, you can buy a couch for your in-game apartment or some shit. A couch. I mean, why the fuck can I buy a couch in an F1 racing game? It's typical EA who think they can just change a number on the game and then request full asking price year after year. Well, EA, it only worked on me for 4 years in a row. It's free this weekend if you want to go give it a try. It's deservingly sitting in with mixed reviews with around 10,000 reviews. Another racing freebie this weekend is Need for Speed Heat. I think this one is one of the only games where EA didn't do too many EA things to the game, making it playable. I mean, no matter how far I drive, I can't outride my loneliness, but fast driving car makes sad voice in head go away. From the 3 free games I showed your beautiful face, this would probably be the one I would spend a few hours on. It's currently sitting in with very positive reviews on Steam with a total of 40,000 reviews, and if you end up liking the game, it's also 95% off, making it $3 or €3.50, and I gotta say, I love games at these prices. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's a new Need for Speed coming out shortly, so EA usually tend to lower the prices to get you kinda hooked on their games, and then BAM! They release a new game. Let's see if I'm right. Master of Magic Classic is free over on GOG. Well, it's not really free. You need to give them your email so they can spam the shit out of you with so many emails you'll never have time to do anything else but delete those shits. It's a classic strategy turn-based fantasy game that came out in 1994, when a majority of you guys were still swimming around in your dad's ball sacks. Yep, but don't let that fool you though, it's a good game with several hours of good entertainment. If you're ready to get GOG spammed, then head on over to their page and secure yourself a bad boy of this in your library. What the hell was I trying to say right there? The Assassin's Creed franchise is seeing some heavy hitting discounts over on Steam. I'm seeing discounts from 70% and up. So if you're an Assassin's Creed fanboy and there's a game or two you're missing, then this would be the perfect time to head on over to Steam and have a look. You can't really go wrong with any of these Assassin's Creed games. They're all executed fairly well, their stories are good, and they provide some juicy content. I don't think there's a need to explain anything more about Assassin's Creed. You know where to go. That's about it. Let's go. Warner Brothers Games didn't want to be left out in the cold, so they're like, we got some deals for you guys too. So they're coming in with some heavy hitting discounts on Lego Star Wars, Batman, all the juicy Middle Earth stuff, and of course Mortal Kombat. We're looking at discounts ranging from 30% up to 85%, so great opportunities to snatch a good game or two. A quick shout out to Foxhole, which is sitting in with a could be better 25% off, making it €18 or $17 and sitting in with very positive reviews on Steam with a total of 21,000 reviews. Foxhole is a massive multiplayer game where thousands of people shape the outcome of a persistent online war. Every individual soldier is a player that contributes to the war efforts through logistics, base building, reconnaissance, and of course combat, and offering their blood as currency. In one of my first experiences, I was yelled at and cursed back to the Middle Ages by an 11-year-old. Why? For not delivering the items he requested while running logistics. I ran him over and it still puts a smile on my face. Thanks, kiddo. If you enjoy large-scale combats where thousands of things can go wrong, then you owe it to yourself to take this bad boy for a spin. Just be prepared, it is brutal. The learning curve will open you up from the inside and you'll be cursed in languages you didn't even know existed. Last but not least, we have Fury Unleashed, where you shoot your way through the pages of an ever-changing comic book in this fast-paced roguelike epilepsy-inducing adrenaline shot. Play solo, in local or online co-op, expand your weaponry and upgrade your heroes with each run. All of that is for you to find out why your creator has lost faith in your dumbass and for you to prove him all wrong. Fury Unleashed is currently 70% off, making it €6 or $5, and it's coming in with very positive reviews on Steam with a total of 1,000 reviews. I really like the explosions in this game, and that's not because I'm Middle Eastern. Anyway, if you haven't picked up a roguelike hectic run and gun game in a while, then you won't be disappointed with Fury Unleashed. Might not have that much replayability, but it will leave you satisfied once you complete it. And that's all I had for you in this one. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thumbs up if you did, thumbs down if you didn't, subscribe if you haven't, like why not. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.